And would you be able to tell me a bit more about spellcraft?
Yeah, certainly. Spellcrafting is often seen as the role of the witch. It's something that witches certainly do, and it's certainly, I think, one of the things that we're asked to do most of the time by people who aren't witches. On some kind of level though, it's one of the things I refuse to do most of the time. It's something you need to look at very, very carefully. Basically, spellcrafting is bringing together items that vibrate on a similar level, bringing them together to enhance a ritual or work so that the outcome is a very positive one, directed by your own will. It is an important part of witchcraft, but I wouldn't say it was fundamental to witchcraft. Spellcrafting is a science, if you like, in its own league. And yes, it is practiced widely within witchcraft. And it's the one thing that most people will come to a witch for. They want something changing in their lives, so they will come to a witch to ask for some form of spellcrafting to be performed on their behalf. When you're learning witchcraft, it's always important to ask as many questions as you possibly can. Never feel frightened about asking questions. Knowledge is what witchcraft is about. Once you've reached a certain level and you're feeling confident within your craft, it's time to take it one step further. Yasmin today is coming to the shop to buy a spell. This will be the first time she's attended craft.
I've got quite a lot of exams at the moment with A-levels happening, and do you think this success spell would be
It'd be
quite
ideal.
good?
It's actually designed for that kind of thing,
Really?
for exams, job interviews, anything that you require to kind of boost your confidence and to give you that little bit of an edge. It doesn't mean to say that you can't put the hard work in for the exams. You still need to do the work, but this will help you have a little edge on it all. Magic works on every single level, but you need to be helping yourself as well.
Okay.
So this is a great boost, but you still need to put all the work into it.
Yeah.
The spell has everything you need to perform it. It has candle, red because it's a successful colour, it's a vibrant colour, it's a very strong colour, a very dominant colour. You've got the crown of success oil, that's a blend of essential oils, resins and herbs that all vibrate on a successful magical level. You've also got hand blended incense by us. Everything that's in here ends up in the pouch, so it's easy for you to carry around with you, either in your pocket, your school bag, whatever you need. But it comes with really simple instructions. If you can follow a cake recipe, then you can follow a simple spell. It's as easy as that. But you have to remember intention, and you still have to put the hard work in. It's not a quick fix.
I know that the use of incense is quite vital to the craft, but would you be able to tell me about incense within circle working?
Yeah, particularly for a beginner, all of these would be useful in circle working depending on what your intention was. And again, it's all about intention. For somebody who's beginning, I would probably suggest something like elements here. This one actually is blended with herbs and resins, each one chosen for their elemental representation. So there'll be resins in there that will vibrate on a fire level, water level, earth level and air level. So rather than buying one incense for each of them and ending up with 4, this one's a combination of all 4. And with incenses, again, it raises the vibrational level of your magical working within circle work, and it helps to purify. So when you're in circle and working circle and you're using the elements, this will help to raise that energy for you.
Okay.
Here we have some hand-rolled beeswax spell candles. Candle magic is a very important part of witchcraft. It's a very simple form of magic, one that is very easy to utilise. It calls for solid colour candles. The reason the colours are important is that each colour, like everything else, herbs, resins, oils, anything else you might use in magic, colours all vibrate on their own level. And also it's very symbolic. I mean, for instance, if you wanted pink candles, you'd look at love, maybe healing for children, healing grief, anything to do with the heart. If you're looking at brown candles, brown is a very earthy colour, a very strong colour. It's very good for legal magic, for business magic, for magic in the workplace. Yellows, oranges, reds, any of the sun colours, the really vibrant colours, are wonderful for self-empowerment, for making you feel stronger. And then, of course, we come to the famous black candle. Black has so much negativity attached to it, and yet it's one of the strongest colours that we can use to influence bad vibes being sent our way. So it's great for banishing, it's great for absorbing negativity, for getting rid of things that you don't want. Always, always you have to think about what you're doing, again, with any magic. Blues are wonderful for communication. They're vibrant, clear colours. They relate to the throat chakra. They help you to speak. They help to get things
Communication.
said. Yeah, absolutely. And white is wonderful. It's purity. It's all the things that we think about with white and virginal and purification. But also, if you can't get any other colour, white will actually substitute any colour.
Okay.
So it's a good one to have. The reason the candles are called spell candles is that when you're performing candle magic, often you have to let the candle burn all the way down. Now with conventional candles that can take several hours. Spell candles are designed to burn down within the hour. So what they do is they release the energy to the universe very, very quickly. After working magically indoors, Yasmin has decided she wants to work outdoors to cast her first spell, a spell of success. It's important to remember safety issues when you're working outside in particular. It's not a good idea to go outside by yourself in this day and age. You need to make sure that you're in an area that you know, that you tell people where you're going, and best of all, it'll be much easier and much safer if you actually take a friend who is sympathetic to what you are doing. Yasmin stands quietly for a few moments, gathering her energies and the energies of the place around her. Both the oil and the incense serves to make these items not of the mundane world, but of the magical world, imbibing them with her energy and her power, her thoughts and her wishes. When this is done, She carefully places them into the red pouch. Red is significant for success, for passion, for power. Note that Yasmin takes her time when performing her spell. Spellcrafting should never be hurried. Take as much time as you need. Make sure you give it as much energy and as much thought as you possibly can. This is your spell and your time.
Lodestone that attracts bright, grant me clarity for my path that's right. Magic charm I ask of thee, grant me now my magic plea, guide me in my magic task, give to me success I ask. Help me to be the best at what I do, this is what I ask from you. By all the powers of the three, as I will, so mote it be.
When your ritual is finished and you've closed your circle down, it's important, whether you're working indoors or outdoors, to tidy up after yourself. Any of your ritual tools, your athame, your chalice for instance, must be put away safely. Usually they are wrapped in black cloth, black is protective, and stored in a box or a trunk or a cupboard, whatever you have to hand. These items are not everyday mundane items, but special magical items only used for that purpose. So to keep them tidy and safe and away from prying eyes or others' hands is of paramount importance. If you have enjoyed watching this programme, remember to be safe and sensible. We will look forward to bringing a more detailed look at different aspects of witchcraft in programmes to come.